It is May 7th, second Monday of May. Bree, go for it. Announcements. We can't hear you.
Sorry, I muted myself, and then right as you said that, I dropped a cough drop in my lap. We're good now. I got her. All right. Announcements. It is May. Happy May, everyone. So awesome things going on this month. I don't know if you guys have seen the Success Club prize for this month, but it is a Joel bobblehead. I know Liz is looking to get as many as she can get her hands on to start her own little shrine. So that is a great incentive to get Hit Success Club this month. But another awesome incentive to Hit Success Club this month is for the photo op at Summit. Danielle will attest to this, but she used to have to work her little tushy off in order to get that photo op at Summit. And they're just giving it to people if you hit Success Club. So as long as you have your Summit ticket, work for that Success Club. Get that photo op, ladies. Let's do it. That is prime posting stuff right there. Not to mention, it's cool to hang out with them and take pictures. Nutrition tab on BOD. So whether you have 2B Mindset or not, you've probably noticed that if you log in to Beachbody On Demand, there is a nutrition tab. So Fixate is now over on the nutrition tab. They have a Shakeology channel over on the nutrition tab. And then, of course, 2B Mindset is over on the nutrition tab. So I don't believe that this tab is active if you're using an Apple TV or a Fire Stick, but definitely if you're logging in through the internet, it is on there. And last but not least, discounted program for this month is 2B Mindset. So awesome, 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 awesome. Can't say it enough, deal on 2B Mindset. And it doesn't just end at the end of this month. It goes all the way through June 3rd. So June 3rd is the end date for the 2B Mindset promotion. It is, I believe, $20 off. And they have great options from just a regular 2B Mindset kit, 2B Mindset Challenge Pack with Shakeology, and 2B Mindset Challenge Pack with Shakeology and Beachbody On Demand. And it is a steal. I mean, sell the crap out of the Beachbody On Demand and 2B Mindset Combo Challenge Pack to new challengers, because that is really where the steal is. My mom did that, and she got basically her entire bag of Shakeology is free if you look at the price. So use it, abuse it, love it. It's going to be awesome. And that's all I got.
Thanks, Bree. I had a few other announcements, so I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Can y'all see this? Good. All right, I wanted to take a moment to recognize the amazing list of coaches that friggin' rocked April. It was one of the best months as a team that we've had in a really long time. So I just wanted to take a moment and congratulate you guys. Liz hit SC10 for the first time. Super proud of you, girl. And she added one to Joey's account too. So really she helped 6 people last month, which is her highest ever. Claire and Jacqueline locked in Success Club. Super proud of you guys. And then we had a ton of new coaches on the Changing Lives board. So hats off to you guys. Let's double this month. Let's get more of you in this SC category, and let's change some more lives. Make sure if you're going to Summit, you check the FAQ about the photo op, because it is a top couple hundred people. So check the FAQ for the photo op on how many Success Club points you need. Okay. I figured that out today with Noelle. I'm just throwing it your way. And then I've kind of maybe told you guys about this, but maybe not. I'm working on team tank tops, not just for Summit, but for our team in general. So my incentive to you is that if you hit Success Club and you help 3 people this month, which is funny, we're going to be talking about this category, so you're going to hear me talk about it a lot tonight. But if you help 3 people with a challenge pack this month, your team tank top will be on me, my gift to you. Okay, so that's a big incentive. It's 3 people, guys. Not that hard. We're going to talk about it tonight. You are absolutely welcome to get a team tank top. I hope everybody gets one. and I'm going to be throwing some designs your way in the next week. So I'm super duper excited about it. Liz has been helping me with the design and putting some creative juices in my mind. So I'll be putting up some options for you guys very soon. And Tori is actually helping with the design. She does my tank tops every year. So last year they were pretty baller, just saying. Okay. And then the other thing I wanted to put on your guys' radar is we all know Lift 4 is coming out in June, Joel's new program. So one of the pieces of advice that I heard this weekend that I'm going to really take to heart is the way you create success in this business is helping prepare your team from launch to launch. So in the next week or so, I'm going to open up a Lift 4 preview group. This is going to be a place where you can put anybody and everybody interested in this group. Over the next month, we're going to hype it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to share stuff from Beachbody. Joel's actually doing a call. I put it on the team cover photo, May 23rd, so right before Memorial Day on the Beachbody Champions page. And it's just going to be a place for our team to share resources and really build the hype for this program, because I really believe that it can change the game. I know To Be Mindset is here and now, but we also need to start preparing for the next launch and maybe something that speaks differently to the people that you're working with, since it's a program that can be really adaptable for runners or people that like to do other certain types of workouts. So I wanted to put that on your radar. Start thinking about who would be really good in this program. It's going to be a test group. We're going to get people on board for VIP access so that y'all are hitting Success Club before you go to Summit. It's going to be big, and I hope you have that mindset as well, because it's going to be just like we did 80-Day Obsession. We're going to be doing this. And I think To Be Mindset will really roll into that, because y'all can bring your knowledge and your goodies to that program as well. Okay? Cool. My second announcement, you guys may have seen this in the hub today, is we're doing a 3-day refresh post Memorial Day. So May 29th, that Tuesday after Memorial Day, to the 31st. So this is an opportunity to get old discount coaches reactivated. This is a great opportunity for people to try something with Beachbody. This is a great opportunity to upgrade your customers to discount coaches with their Shakeology in a 3-day refresh. The way I always frame it is that it's $160 for the 3-day refresh challenge pack if they pair Shakeology and the refresh together. So pretty much they get the refresh for $20. And it's normally $60 to $70 depending on which one you pick. So start talking about it, connect with your current challengers, connect with the people that have said no to you, and this can be a great opportunity to bridge them into our hub. Cool? Any questions about that? And of course, all of you should be doing it too, right? Because it all starts with us. Cool. Let's make sure we spread this to the team. You guys are going to see me talk more and more about it, but I'm super pumped and I'm going to need it before Summit, just saying. Okay, so tonight I wanted to talk about Success Club. You guys might know about it. You might want to know more about it. You might want to figure out how to do it every single month. And the first thing I always want to say about Success Club is it's our job, right? It's the measure. It's really the when you break it down, the basic measurement that we have as a team, as a coach, as a business leader. It's the way that we can measure what we're doing in our business, right? It's kind of just the fundamental, what do you do to create success in your business? You hit Success Club. So I'm going to talk more and more about this and kind of go through this while you guys are blowing up the chat right now. I don't think Albert Einstein said that. I probably forgot to change the wording on Canva, True Life. So guys, just give me a break. Anyways, Success Club tonight, okay? Everybody wants it. We all put these goals out in the beginning of the month. We say, SE5, it's totally mine. Like, I'm going to crush it this month. I'm going to use this program to show people this is the real deal. I'm going to do all the follow-ups. I'm going to do all the invites. I'm going to post every day. And then things happen, right? So I really wanted to dig deep and give you guys the mentality I have around Success Club, because it really is a mental choice. I think anybody that's ever hit Success Club or ever changed any lives or got any points on the board can attest that it is a decision that you make, and it's a consistent, habitual thing you have to do every single day to earn for the month, okay? So I'm going to walk you through some of my best tips, how I kind of think about it, and hopefully inspire you guys to know that it's totally possible. And there is no reason that every single one of you shouldn't hit it this week, even if you've never done it before. All right. So I first wanted to kind of go over the FAQ, right? Because there might be new coaches on here that they're like, I kind of know Success Club, I kind of don't. What does it actually take? So the first thing to earn Success Club with Beachbody is you have to have a personal order worth 90 PV. Now what that means is personal volume points. So if you were to go to the Beachbody shop, you can see PV numbers next to the price of almost every single item in the shop, right? But it has to be an order that is coming to you every single month. So that's either Shakeology, Performance Stacks, Daily Sunshine, the box of beach bars. There's so many options now that you can earn that 90 PV. So investing in yourself first keeps you an active coach and keeps you eligible to hit Success Club 5 or Success Club 10. Now, the way you earn Success Club points is you can see there's customer and PS coach, okay? You guys know when you go to sign people up, you can choose customer, but for those of you pushing for Emerald or Diamond, it's mutually beneficial for you to enroll people as coaches so that they get the discount and it helps with your rank, right? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, push through your new coach training and you will understand it more. But basically, for every challenge pack, you get 2 Success Club points. So Beachbody On Demand and Shakeology, you get 2 points. Shakeology, 2 points. Daily Sunshine HD order, so it has to be the monthly order of all of these things, 2 points. Beachbody Performance Stack, like an Energize and a Recover, 2 points. So you can go through in that FAQ if you're not sure about something and go look, what can I earn points for? And I just wanted to pull the FAQ to show you guys. It breaks it down pretty clearly for you to understand how you earn points. Is that pretty clear? Easy peasy? So basically most of you are selling Beachbody On Demand with Shakeology for the most part because we know that that is the best solution for our customers and really everybody, I think, should have Netflix for fitness and Shakeology, and that's the mindset we're going to get into tonight. So challenge packs, best value, hands down, and that's Success Club. So I always like to go back to what does it take to be successful? And I always go back to this Rob Pearson analogy. You guys have probably heard me say it a million times, but I think it's so relatable. Number one, you get results. So if you haven't hit Success Club this year, you have to ask yourself, what have I done for me first? And I'm not just talking about physical results, okay? Let me be very clear about that. I'm talking about, have you become a better person? Have you held higher weights in your program? Have you been more confident? Have you made better nutrition choices? Have you gone to the bar and not ordered a drink with your friends, right? Have you gone out to eat and brought your containers with you? I've done it, guys. Like, selfishly admit that, okay? And then the second thing is, have you shared that? Because most of you have done one or the other, right? You've seen some sort of results, whether you've lost pounds or inches, whether you've toned up, whether you have completed a program, whether you have whatever it is, you've gained the confidence, you felt the NSV, you fit into that dress, but maybe you haven't shared it. Or you've been sharing all these amazing, inspiring things, but you kind of inside don't feel like you've really got the results, right? So the two go hand in hand for you first. You got to get the results, whatever that looks like. It can be mindset, it can be physical, it can be emotional, it can be spiritual, it can be financial. And then it's sharing that journey. Not just when you want to, not just when it's easy, but consistently every single day. Who in here has ever seen me skip a post on Facebook or Instagram? Right? I'm not saying it's a brag. I'm just telling you, we're talking about Success Club and how to do it. And I'm giving you the goodies. And it starts with you. Not some days, every day. Getting the results, sharing the journey. Okay? The third thing is you help others do step one. That's it, right? You help your challengers see results. I had one of our coaches tonight, one of our new coaches, she messaged me and she said, I'm so frustrated. I've seen all these people share transformation photos in the hub and I haven't seen any pounds lost or any inches lost. What would you tell that challenger? What would you tell her? Post it in the comments. If your challenger messaged you tonight and said, I see all these other people getting results and I'm not, and I'm super frustrated. But your job is to help others do step one. Your job is to help them get results. So how do you turn the situation and help them see, okay, you have to ask more questions, right? You say, what's your NSV for the week? What were your weights like? How were your sleep like? Yeah, I would ask, are you lifting more weights? You guys already know it. You can't compare yourself to others. And that's what I totally did. I said, okay, tell me a little bit about how your sleep was this week. What went really well in your workouts? How were your shakes, right? You start being an investigator and asking them to unveil what actually did go really well and that they did get results. Because we have to remember it's easy to be in that hub of 220 people and think, wow, they're doing it, but what's wrong with me? And so it's so important for you as a coach, the second you sign up a challenger, you are responsible as their coach to help them get results. It's not your responsibility to do it for them, but it's your responsibility to keep showing up for them, keep showing them what's possible by sharing your journey publicly and connecting with them, even if they never message you back. Because I got another message this week from one of, it was actually Sarah Cleveland, who I'm like dying to get her to coach. 80-Day Obsession was the first program she ever did start to finish. Guys, she has done every program and bailed on me. She's totally flaked. She totally disappears. And then the second something new comes around, she's like, oh, I want to do it. And I'm like, yeah, okay, you want to do it, right? And she messaged me and she said, thank you for staying on me for 2 years. 2 years, guys, I followed up with her. And I kept supporting her and I kept showing up for her. And you know what's going to happen in about a week or so? I'm going to teach her how to do step 1 and 2 and 3. That's all this business is. Get results, share the journey, help others get results, and then teach them how to start sharing their journey too. Simple, right? But you're like, I've heard this before, Danielle, but like it hasn't really worked. So let's go back to what we talked about in the last one. It all starts with you. So I'm going to go through, I think 13 or 14 basic concepts I have when I think about Success Club and being successful in this business and how you flip and do it, okay? It all starts with you. So I'm going to ask you guys, do you believe in Shakeology? Like, I'm not just saying, oh, it's good, it's chocolate. I'm saying, do you believe in the purpose of our company and why Shakeology was created? Do you even know why it was created? And if you don't, it's okay. But write down on your paper this week to go research or listen to a video that teaches you more behind the scenes about Shakeology from Darren or from Isabel, because they're the creators of Shakeology. And you can literally just Google co-creators of Shakeology and it will come up. But do you believe that Energize is worth it every single morning? Do you believe that signing on to a live workout every day at 6 a.m. or whatever time it is that works for you is going to help you change your fitness routine? Do you believe that having Shakeology boosts is worth the extra money? Have you even tried them? Do you know about them? Do you believe that beach bars are worth having in your purse every day? Like, these are the things you have to honestly ask yourself, because if you don't believe it, how the heck is anybody else going to believe it? Right? They can't, because they are so walls up, barriers up. That person's just trying to sell me something. So you have to believe it in your heart. And you have to ask yourself, what's the last new thing that you tried from the product line? Because something else that Chelsea Pearson said this past week on Liz's call, I shared with you guys, I think on Friday I put it in the team page, another great listen. She said, we have more HD orders in our house than probably anybody combined. And she pulled out all of her stuff, her Energize, her Shakeology Boost, her beach bars. I'm not telling you guys to spend the whole thing, but try them. Get curious about it. Because the more you can stand behind something, the more you can be that go-to person on our team. Like Steph is going to do the ultimate reset next month, and I can't wait, or maybe it's the end of this month, whatever the date is. I forget what date it is. She's going to be the go-to guru for that. For me, it scares me, and I'm going to admit that, and it shouldn't scare me because I want to be proof the products work. But it's somebody on my team that is the go-to person of that because she was willing to step outside of her comfort zone and try something that I was really scared to do. But you better believe I've tried all the other stuff I told you guys, and you better believe I'm going to put those things on HD because I totally believe in what we have to offer as a company. But then you have to talk about them, guys, right? In a not, here's my beach bar, it's so good. No, talk about it. Like Noelle does such a good job of this. She talks about like snacking as a mom, you know, and having the chocolate peanut butter on the go, like just being a real human being and saying, guys, I really struggle with getting up in the morning. So I'm so thankful this Glow Juice every day, like total game changer. Then people are going to be like, what the heck is the Glow Juice? Oh, like I need that in my life. The confidence, it all starts with you guys. So that's number one. The second thing is you have to have the strength and the vision, because if you're afraid to reach out to somebody, think about how afraid they are to reach out to you. People are so scared. Think about how it was when you reached out to me or your coach. Was that fun to say, I'm in a place where I need help and this isn't working for me? No, right? But you have the blessing and the solution at your fingertips every day, right? You have a superfood shake that's going to fill you up. You have a community of women that are inspiring AF, and that page is on fire. And I'm telling you guys, that hub is worth thousands of dollars of personal development, of personal training, of just like cold, hard motivation that people get for free when they join our community. So you should never be scared to paint the vision for somebody and say, this is a solution that I have for you. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm not here to tell you you need something, because y'all don't need to convince anybody. All you need to do is share the heck out of your story and give the solution to people. Ask the question and invite them in to join your vision. Like, what is your personal mission as a coach? You know, like think about that for a second, because all of our mission is the same, but yet different. You know, like Liz's mission is totally different than mine because she travels a lot for work and she works from home, and that's totally different than me. We have similarities, but the mission is a little bit different. For me, like my mission is evolving. I talked about that on my post today. I never thought that sharing a fitness video every day, or like most days, would inspire somebody to get in the healthiest shape of their life that they would be able to start a family. Like that's nothing like me, but it becomes more and more apparent in our groups that that's possible. So when you have the vision and the belief of where you're going and what you want, and knowing that our products are legit amazing, like your coaches are your best customers. You guys wouldn't stop Shakeology, right? Because it's like freaking amazing, and I can't imagine a life without it. At least that's how I feel. I'm Rachel's best customer because you better believe I'm buying anything she tells me to, because I believe in Carl and I believe in what our company stands for. If you're not there yet with your belief, build it by trying new things. Build it by getting outside your comfort zone and trying the 2B mindset or trying the ultimate reset and testing what it is that we have to offer, because then it becomes a solution instead of a selling point. All right. The third thing is you guys have to be bold. Do you think that I spend time thinking about what the person on the other side of the screen is going to say back to me? I don't really care, because it's not that I don't care about the person, but I don't care about the answer. Because if it's a yes, awesome, I can't wait to continue that conversation. If it's a no, it's a not right now, and you better believe I'm still going to build that friendship, or I'm going to get a referral, or I'm going to ask why is now not the right time. And I'm going to dig deeper with that person and understand where they're at. Guys, if we spend time worrying about what the majority thinks of us, the majority of people are sick, they're depressed, they're stressed out, they're overworked, they're underpaid, they feel like crap, especially after Cinco de Mayo. And it's so much easier to just do than think. And I know that's like easier said than done, right? But I'm telling you, if I just told you right now, go send 10 invites, just do it, right?
Can I just comment for a second?
Yeah, I was going to say, Liz, jump in.
So, you guys, last month, I had 2 people that joined our team who I would have never reached out to, ever, because I was scared shitless of what they thought of me. One of them, honestly, I think is having a little bit of a weird experience on our team because I can't get over myself enough to like talk to her like a normal person. Okay? But that's so real. And so I totally get it. But let me tell you this. Had I just gotten over myself and talked to her 6 months ago or 8 months ago or a year ago, like, duh, I would have had someone on our team who could be a year into their journey and doing like amazing things. And instead they're on day 12. And that's my fault because I didn't have the balls to reach out to people. And there are people who you will reach out to and they'll be like, no thanks, not for me. And you think they're the perfect fit. And there are people that you'll reach out to with like the mindset of this person's never going to say yes and they're going to be your best challenger. But you never know that until you reach out to them. And like, I'm just like, and it's a shame that it took me so long to get here. Like, really, I'm telling you this so that you don't do the same thing I did. It took me a year to get here. And now I'm like, well, shit, I'm going to tell everybody and invite everybody. And like, it took me too long to get over myself and it held me back in my business. So you never know and you can never assume anything about people. And like, seriously, the sooner that you believe that in yourself and like find ways to talk to people that are comfortable for you. Like the thing I say to almost everyone now is, oh, thanks for the love on my post, or thanks for following my journey, because you can see them watching your story and everyone watches your story. Thanks for following my journey. Are you working on health and fitness goals too? And
Which
if they
is in
say
the
no,
script.
if they say no, I'm like, cool. I saw your picture of blah, blah, blah. Like, how was your weekend? And it's a totally normal conversation. And if they're like, actually, yeah, I've been trying to work, then it's even easier. Like, it's a different conversation. But either way, it's not hard. So I so encourage you to just put that fear in the back of your mind, because at the end of the day, they're on the other side of a computer. They're not going to show up at your house. You're not having like an in-person conversation with them. And like, it's not that big a deal.
Yeah, and this is proof that when you're bold, you can find your best friend. Because I'll say it over and over again, I found her on Facebook. True life. So don't be.
You should look at our conversation, because the first thing I said to Danielle was, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I've been ignoring you."
You're probably not the only one on this team. But yeah, don't be afraid to also tell people like why you want them in your group, right? Because if someone were to message you and say like, Steph, I freaking love your wedding pictures. They are so gorgeous. Like, you have to tell me about your photographer. Like, I'm searching for one and I can't find one. What would you do? Would you think that's weird? Heck no. You would be so like, oh, this is so cool. Like, I feel really awesome, you know? So don't be afraid to connect on the silliest things, but also be bold enough to say like, girl, I think this would be amazing for you, and just be bold with it. So this is something else that I'm going to mic check you guys on. This is something that I self-evaluate myself on all the time. Number one, it holds me accountable. And number two, it shows my real journey. Every single week, you can look at my Instagram last 9 photos or last 12 photos, and you will see some sort of transformation. In the past week on my Facebook, you will see some sort of transformation. And I think sometimes when we say transformation, we think, oh, full body shot, like right to left. No. Like, I've shown transformations of my face. I've shown transformations of my arm muscle. I've talked about transformations in my mindset of just showing a 2013 me and a 2018 me. I must say 2019. Let's not speed this up. But like, you have to show some and talk about some sort of transformation every week. And it can be a feature of a challenger. It can be a feature of one of our coaches challengers, somebody you just connect with. It can be a feature of one of the coaches on this team, but it's gotta be a transformation, because when you show you're making progress, your team is making progress, that's what people want to be a part of, right? They want to be a part of a team that is going somewhere, that's getting results, and that's seeing progress in their journey, whether it's mindset or spiritual or physical, whatever that looks like. It's got to be every single week, because we are health and fitness coaches, guys. If you don't show your health and fitness progress, well, then how are they supposed to believe that this works, right? So something else that I always like to do before I put up a transformation photo is to do some sort of engagement post. Now, what I mean by that is something that's going to get a lot of likes and comments, like, which outfit should I wear? Or where's the best place to go for this? Or should I buy this or that at Target? Whatever it is, something so, like this weekend I did, what baby shower gift did you guys love as moms? Because that's totally relevant to my sister's shower right now. And then I posted my transformation, so I got more eyes on that second post, which is what I wanted people to see. That's like gold. You have to do that. As you put up transformations, it will get more eyes on your posts. And then the other question, as you're going through the likes and comments on that transformation, is, like Liz said, thank them always. People don't get thank yous anymore. Like, when's the last time somebody thanked you for something? You know, maybe your mom or dad, but like random people, not so much. So that means a lot. And then asking the question, have you ever considered? I really like that wording, because it's not like, are you working on any goals? Or like, are you wanting to lose weight this summer? You know, like that can be somewhat intimidating, but asking, have you ever considered, is a lot sweeter in my mind. And it gives the open invitation to just make them think a little bit. And then the other thing is, guys, don't think your transformation has to be like a massive 50-pound weight loss for it to be a relevant transformation. People want to see your journey, whether it's the small things, whether it's you fit in the new pair of pants, whether it's you could wear these shoes again, whether it is just you were smiling more and you're more confident now in yourself, or you have a group of women that support you. Like, the relatability of making small progress along the way, I'm telling you, is gold. And it doesn't have to be, you don't have to wait till you lose 20 pounds to show your transformation. And you shouldn't, because that's not always relatable. And something that I struggle with right now is honestly that I have gotten to a place where I like myself. And sometimes the big transformations, I feel like people aren't, like, they don't relate to me somewhat, because they have so much progress to make that they feel like they can't be attainable to where I am. So use the journey along the way to show what's possible. All right, the next thing is, when you're sitting down to do your Beachbody work, whether it's sending messages or adding friends or whatever, you have to be in the zone. You have to have a dance party. You have to chug some extra Energize, whatever it is for you. I never sit down on my computer and think this, I have to send 10 invites tonight because Danielle told me to. Like, that's going to go through your messages, that energy of just like, people are going to feel that. Even if you copy paste the scripts, I'm telling you, it's weird. It's energy. You have to have, like, if I were to get on this team call and I was like, guys, you need to get on the zone and have a dance party, you would be like, this is boring, Danielle. I'm going to get on my phone and totally ignore you right now, right? I'm being engaging because I want to teach you guys how I run my business so that you can take whatever it is you connect with and go run with it. And if it means having a dance party before you sit down and do your power hour, then freaking do it. Every time you guys tell me you help somebody, what do I tell you? I tell you, stand up and dance it out, because that is freaking awesome. And you should be dancing out every single person that you help and every single progress that you make, because this should be fun. And you've got to find joy in the journey along the way. I swear by it. People feed off your energy. And every time Noelle and I talk, I'm like, oh, you're being too negative. You need to like snap out of it and get to work, because You need to get up and do something different, or go chug some Energize, make something happen, because this energy is just not working for you right now. And she does the same thing with me. So if you're in a funk, but you need to do your work, you need to message somebody on this team and ask for help, and ask them to tell you to snap out of it, or chug some Energize, or have a dance party. All right? So silly, but it works. I promise you. Okay. So I'm going to be a little tough love. It's your job to change 3 lives every month. Guys, I don't ask you to change 30 people's lives. I don't ask you to change 20. I don't ask you to change 10. I ask you to change 3. Because our team, we can't grow and we can't succeed unless everybody does this. And it doesn't matter how many Success Club points I put on the board or how many lives I change if we don't do it together, because it doesn't mean anything to me. Like, I don't want to be the front runner. I want you guys to beat me on the board. I want you to help more people than I do, because that to me is success. When success leaves your home and you help somebody else succeed, that's success for me. And so the way I think about Success Club is, if I told Liz tomorrow, Liz, you're going to lose your house unless you help 3 people tomorrow, what would she do? She would get on her phone and she would message anybody and everybody with so much excitement and so much energy, and not desperation, but with urgency that she had to make it happen. And sometimes I think the pay-in to be a coach and to start this business is way too low. Because some people, we just don't take it seriously, right? $100 every month, okay, no big deal. What if your $10,000 was taken from your bank account every single month, or even $1,000 to keep this business? You would take it a lot more seriously. I know I would, right? So think about it and treat it as if you invested $10,000. And if you take it seriously like that, you guys will see tenfold out of that. And I have to check myself with this. But when I need to get out of a funk and I need to do what I need to do to get to where I want to go, this is how I think. And that's how I snap myself out of it. This is something that we talk about a lot when you guys get frustrated or like people don't answer you. And I kind of hinted at this, but don't ever give up on anyone. And that can be super frustrating at times. Believe me, guys, there is so many challengers in my group that I'm like, girl, where you been? Like, you have been off the radar. You've been ignoring me. You haven't answered my messages in 6 months. And then all of a sudden, bam, they want to come out and drink their shake again. Or bam, they want to come out and re-enroll. So just remember that a no always means not right now. And they always come around, guys. So you have to do your duty and put that name on a list somewhere and keep it going. Keep loving on them. Keep checking back in with them each month. Keep re-inviting them. And remember, as you send enrollments out or you're getting to conversations that are really close to getting people to say like, okay, I'm ready, people aren't on social media like us. So the best thing you can do is get them off social media and onto a text message or an email. Because y'all don't know when they might get on Facebook Messenger again. They could have it in a deep, dark app on their phone and they never check it. So it's your job to remind them, hey, this is going on. Hey, this is the deadline. Hey, I want you to be a part of this. It's kind of like, have you guys ever shopped on a website online and you put a bunch of stuff in your cart and you never check out? What do you get? You get a reminder email, right? Like Victoria's Secret, they do it all the time. Hey, Danielle, did you want this bra still? Or hey, this new legging is on sale. Do you find that offensive? That Victoria's Secret emailed you that you had stuff in your cart? Heck no. You're like, oh, I totally forgot I wanted to order those leggings for Summit. Can't wait. And then you go and purchase it, right? Maybe it takes a few emails, but that's who you have to be when you think, ooh, am I bothering this person? Of course, guys, do not message somebody every day for 7 days in a row. Like, that's too much. But if you have an enrollment out with somebody, yeah, every other day I'm going to message them and be like, hey, girl, just making sure you still went in the next group. I can't wait to get you started. Hey, girl, want to make sure if you wanted me to resend that email, I'm so pumped to add you to the group. The girls are so excited for you. That's not annoying. I mean, of course, after maybe 3 or 4 times, like, okay, let them be a little bit, but read off the energy and do you. And never count on one person until they say yes. But just stop thinking about being annoying, guys. Because if you're thinking about being annoying, you're probably not being annoying. If you're not thinking about being annoying, you might be annoying. But that's a good, go ahead, Liz.
Sorry, I was just gonna say two things. Sorry, I can only see your screen, so I'm like awkwardly not knowing when to talk. Two things I wanted to say. One, and what Danielle's also saying is like, sometimes what I do with people who have stopped responding when I'm following up is I'm like, hey girl, are you okay? Like, genuinely, like, seriously, it's weird if you're texting someone and all of a sudden they stop responding. Like, maybe something happened. And so, like, put that first of like, just wanted to make sure you are all right. It was so great chatting with you, and then things fell off. I know it's not like you want to make sure you're okay, something like that. People are always like, oh yeah, I'm fine. Or like that sometimes gets people to respond. The other thing I wanted to say, and I wrote this down after I listened to the call with Chelsea Pearson the other day. And she was talking about coaches, but I think it has to do with challengers too and coaches. It's like, don't let where someone is in their journey be a reflection of where you are in yours. And so if you have somebody who's wishy-washy or not doing what you think they should be doing, that's where they are in their journey, and that's on them. And you have to be where you are in your journey and do what you need to do for you. So if you think that, oh, my challenger stopped ordering Shakeology, okay, she's still on your team. You're still gonna, send her the email or send her some motivational posts every now and then and check in with her. And that's what you do with challengers, because she's still your challenger. And when she's ready to jump back in, then yeah, you're there to help her. But that doesn't mean that you're not finding 20 other people to help. Like, you have to let people be where they are and not let it be a reflection of where you are. And I thought that perspective that she offered was like really interesting, because we do get caught up in where someone else is, and they can be there and you can be somewhere else, and you're in one lane on the highway and they're in the slow lane and you're in the fast lane, and that's why there's more than one lane on the highway. So don't let them bring you into the slow lane. Okay, done.
Love it. Thank you. All right. So sometimes you need to just take action, right? Because I always say, if what you're doing isn't getting to where you want to go, sometimes you need to change what you're doing, right? And I also think that sometimes this team overthinks, like, oh my gosh, I can't be that girl. I can't do that. But like, sometimes you do need to set what's your thing and push your comfort zone. So like, if I were to tell you to invite 100 people today, would you freak out? You would do it, right? You'd find a way. But would you find an authentic way to do it? So you have to sometimes I have to play this game in my head of like, okay, Danielle, you can't watch, and I don't watch that much TV, but sometimes I do. You can't watch Real Housewives until you message 10 people. Like, that's the game I play with myself. Or you can't go down the street. I did this last night. You can't go get a salad until you sit down and follow up with all your inbox messages. Sounds really silly and childish, but this is what I do with myself, and it works. And then having a race against the clock and a reward like that is so killer. Like, you guys know you should have 30 minutes before you have energized to your workout. Always. That is 30 solid minutes. You could get so much done that usually is in the morning, or usually at a time in your day where you're not doing jack shit anyways. You're probably scrolling Facebook and not doing work. Why don't you actually use it to build your business? And then if you need an accountability partner to hold you to it, get someone and just find out what happens if you go for it. Noelle and I do this all the time. I told her today, I actually have to message her, like, you better do your power hour at the nap time or I'm going to come there and find you. But it works to be accountable to somebody else sometimes. The next thing is, like, up your mindset game, guys. If you are down in the dumps and you feel like this isn't working for you or you're not making progress, you have to up that mindset game. You have to fill your brain with the good stuff. You have to believe that it's totally possible for yourself. And if one inkling of you feels like I can never hit Success Club like Danielle does, you're damn right. And the story you keep telling yourself is going to be the one you keep living. So you have to instead have the mindset of a lot can change in a month when you just go for it. Pour that positivity into like your skin and just like love it. Like just eat all of it and work from that place of excitement instead of fear, because it's way more fun to do this business when you just allow yourself to be excited about something. Like I was telling Steph, she wasn't feeling good. I was like, order the freaking reset and get excited about something again, because that's your jam. Maybe shift shops, not your jam. Stop doing it and do things that are your jam and get excited about the business again. You know, like you don't have to wait for me to tell you what to do to be excited. I'm trying to go through these fast because I know we're running long. Okay, this is something I check you guys on all the freaking time. Every message from here on out of this team should end with a question mark. Always, 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 always. And the words "let me know" should never be in your vocabulary, because whoever messages you back when you say, "let me know if this works for you," nobody does. The questions I put at the end of my messages are like when I'm in a conversation towards a challenge group: are you ready to do this? Are you ready to join the party? Are you ready to take on this new challenge with me? Are you ready to rock this month? Or what do you like best about this is something as I'm going through the videos that I always say, because it's a positive question at the end. Be the shopping cart reminder, guys. Be that girl. And always end with a question mark. If I see messages that say "let me know," y'all are going to get posted in the team page and you'll never post it again. All right, wait, that was already my thing. I must have skipped a slide. Oh, well. Okay, for new coaches and somebody who is working for Success Club, y'all have got to be not afraid to share the 30-day money-back guarantee. Like, do you know how wild that is, that you could drink an entire bag of Shakeology, claim you don't like it, and send the empty bag back? That's wild. Like, the fact that Carl offers that, it just proves again how much our company stands behind what we do, why we do it, and the integrity that we have behind our products. So don't be afraid to say, okay, if somebody says no to you, this is what I would say. Okay, is your current routine working for you? Are you seeing the results that you want? Can you trust me for 30 days and see how it goes? Like, Shakeology should always be part of the solution, guys. Always. Who has a challenger in here that's just bought BOD, or just bought a refresh, or just bought whatever? Are they consistent? Do they show up every day in the app? Do they log their workouts every single day? Like, Shakeology has got to be part of the solution, and you guys cannot be apologetic about it, because you always have that money back guarantee in the back pocket, always. Don't forget about it, because that's how you get people. Try it for 30 days and let me know what you think. Well, that's the only time you can say "let me know." I just went back on my words. Okay, I think this is the last thing. It always goes back to, are you consistently sharing your journey? Because if you do that every day, you have the right to invite. And I discuss this with Claire all the time when she gets in her head and she thinks like, I don't know if I can invite, like that scares me. I tell her, you're the most consistent person that shares for the longest amount of time on our team, just because she's been here longer than anybody I know. So you have the right to invite. But you guys have to ask yourself, am I giving myself the right to invite every day by showing up? We have a gift, guys. It is a solution in a box. You get a workout, you get portion containers, you get a community, you get superfoods that help your cravings. You have a solution to, like, put your phones down for a second. I really want you to hear this, guys. You have a solution that can 110% change somebody's life. Like, we really need to remember that. Because Success Club is just proof that you can show somebody a solution. That's it. And you guys can. You know why? Because you've seen a solution. Because I gave you a box. And so you are giving somebody else a box to say, this can be a solution in your life. And that's the job you have. That's the blessing that you have every day to give. So make Success Club a non-negotiable for yourself. Not just like those other months that you claimed that it was, but the strength that you have to be that coach. Because every single one of you guys are. It's totally possible. And you just got to go for it. So that is my Success Club Strong presentation. Liz, did you have something else you wanted to say, or you're taking a selfie of me? One of the two. And if you haven't already, get your phone out, because we need to show that we were on the team call tonight and we are here together. All right, I'm doing a boomerang, so you guys better put yourself up. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, well, I hope this was helpful for you guys. I know this was a lot of me talking, but I think sometimes you just have to remember that everybody feels the same way you do. And so don't go at your conversations alone. Keep sharing them. Don't go at your posts alone. Keep sharing them. And the more you connect with this team and the more you just fuel and if you have to watch this call again, watch it. But Success Club is totally possible. It's totally possible for you in one day. I know, because I've done it. Liz has done it. Other coaches on our teams have done it so many times. And there's nothing holding you guys back but yourself. So you have a gift to give. Go give it to somebody and just start with 1. And then you can go to 2, and then you can go to 3, and it will build. Any comments, questions? Was this helpful? Closing thoughts?
Can we retake the photo real quick for my Insta story?
Yes.
No, you would not have liked it if I had posted it of you.
Oh, wait. Yeah, let me